Shalom family, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today is just me, Shahan, simply because I'm reacting to a video. As you can see by the title, it is called Top Mistakes Foreign Women Dating African Men Make. Now, if you already watched our first video, you know that I am married. I am an African American woman married to a Nigerian man. So top mistakes that foreign women make, and I'm considered a foreign woman because I'm married to a Nigerian man and I'm not Nigerian. So very interesting. I wanted to react to this video to see what's the tea, and is it something that I should know so that way I don't make those same mistakes. And this is coming from a fellow Nigerian or African woman, so I think she got some credibility. I think so let's just jump right into it.
Dating an African man can be a little bit challenging, it can be a little bit difficult sometimes, but it is one of the best things that will ever happen to you as a single young lady. Yes.
She already starting off on the right foot. One of the best things that has ever happened.
Hello beautiful people, how are you all doing? Thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new to my channel, like this is the first time you're seeing this face, thank you for tuning in. My name is Just Amarachi, a Nigerian YouTuber based in United States. Here on this channel, I talk about life struggle, I talk about being single, giving tips to single women that wants to be married. I talk about fashion, I gossip sometimes, I vlog. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, please go ahead and subscribe, be part of this beautiful family. Okay, if you are married, dating, or want to marry African man, please don't do this. The first one, don't disrespect him, his culture, and his mother. These are the two things African men hold in high esteem. So if you really want to stay with him, if you really want him, you must respect that. Like, you are married to an African man or you are dating an African man, don't ever try to change him from his culture to your culture, because it is impossible. He can decide to do that by himself for his own best reasons, but definitely not for a woman. African man don't do that. You might not understand his culture, just like my husband, In my own culture, there's something we call bride price. And this bride price means when a man comes to marry you, he has to pay a certain amount to your family before he take you. So when he came to marry me, I was like, you have to pay my bride price. And he asked me, what is bride price? After explanation, he still asked me, so why is your family trying to sell you? Excuse me, my family is not trying to sell me. This is tradition. This is something they have been doing for a long time. Not just my family. It is my culture. It is my tradition.
And I want to note to that because when I was getting married, my husband had told me, like, that he was going to give my family a bride's price. And at first I was like, for what? Like, you don't have to pay for me. But being a Israelite, I am very familiar with bride price. And actually people over in Africa, Nigerians, some other African cultures are really one of the main cultures that still do, or that does, bride price to this day.
It has been there even before I was born. So they are not trying to sell me. To him, it does not make any sense. It does not make sense to him at all that why must he pay money before he take me? It does not make any sense. But this is our tradition. This is my culture. You understand? So please, you have to respect his culture, even though it does not make sense to you. Even if you don't understand it, you have to respect his culture.
Part of respecting their culture as well is even in food, the clothing, like don't make mockery, don't make fun of certain things, the things that they do, like that's all part of respecting the culture.
And for his mother, African men and their mom are like this. Like this. Listen, they are like this. Most African men and their mom, they are like this. So please, Don't ever try to stop him from listening to his mom or trying to stop him from doing what his mom says. If he's the type that attached so much to his mom, don't even try it. It's neither you leave him or you accept to deal with it. But trying to separate him from his mother, you will never win the battle. And in case you choose to stay, the best you can do for yourself is to get his mother on your side. Stop the battle. You're not going to win. If you are able to get his mother on your side, you have gotten the 50% chance of getting him to marry you. I'm telling you the truth. Number 2, don't be asking him for money all the time. Don't be too materialistic. This week you want a Gucci bag. You want shoe. You want belt. You want this. You want that. You keep asking for expensive things all the time. The good thing is that African men like spending on their women. If he's rich, he has money, he will definitely be giving you everything that you ask, everything you want. He will be giving it to you. But he will never marry you. He will never make you his wife. Never. African men prefers to marry a woman that knows how to manage, a woman that knows how to save, than a woman that knows how to spend. Okay? So if you keep asking him for money all the time, he will be giving you if he has it, but he's not going to marry you. So it's better for you to wait. If he give you, you take, but don't be asking all the time. For sure, if he has money, he will be spending on you. You don't even need to ask. But sometimes women are just too materialistic. You want everything. You keep asking. Are you there to spend or are you there to save? You don't have to be asking all the time. If he has the money, he would definitely be spending it on you. But some women are just too materialistic. You ask all the time. You want all the Gucci bag. You want all the shoes. You want everything. If he has the money, he will be giving you, but he will never marry you because he don't want somebody that will keep spending. He wants somebody that will help him save. That's the African man for you. Number 3, stop acting too independent. You are economically empowered. That's fine. That's good. But don't always rub it on his face like you are self-made. You don't need him. You can provide for yourself. If you don't want to be in a relationship, just let him be. But if you have to be there, you have to respect him. Don't be too bossy because you are self-made. Listen, no man will take that. Not just African men. No man will take it. Even if he has lived.
The sad part about this is the modern woman of today. Literally, you independent, you self-made, boss chick, all of this stuff, and it really, really pushes not only African men but other men, other cultures. It literally pushes them away because like they're, you know, independent, supposed to be independent, self-made, boss. You know, it's a clash between like the genders, and that's a whole different topic, but this is definitely 100% true, like 100% true. Knock you down about the self-made, independent, feminist movement stuff. You gotta chill it out.
Still give him chance to care for you. Give him that chance to be the man. Give him chance to care for you. Don't be too bossy because you are self-made. No matter what, no African man will ever accept to be under any woman. Even if he do, definitely not for a long time. So a situation might make him accept whatever position you give him in your little world. But I tell you, he's not going to be there for a long time. He's not. You are independent, you are self-made, that's fine, that's okay, but don't be using it against anybody. Don't be rubbing it on his face, you know, because you are any more than him, you start to order him around. Don't do that. After all, you're not the first, okay? There are so many independent women out there, but yet they still respect their man. African man will not take it from you. Even if he do, he will not stay there for a long time. Number 4, never compare him with anybody, most especially your ex. African men don't take it lightly at all. Because to him, you are indirectly telling him that he's not man enough or he's not good enough for you. So don't always want to talk about your ex, how good he was, blah, 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 blah. Don't always do that unless he start the conversation first. And even if he do, don't talk too much. He might start up a conversation to know what will come out from your mouth, you know, trying to know how much you value him. You take off. Don't do that. When he asks something about him, or just say little and reserve others to yourself, okay? Number 5, don't be promiscuous. When you are dating an African man and he found out that you are too loose, you are alone in that relationship. Honestly, you are by yourself, okay? Maybe he's still asking you out. Listen, African men like to work their way out to get you. They like to beg you to get you. If you throw yourself on him, he's not going to value you. Maybe you do it all to show him how much you love him. It's not going to make him to love you. It's not going to make him to value you. Even for sex, they want to beg for it. When you are giving it freely, to him you are too loose, too cheap, very easy to get, and in his brain, another man is going to get you the same way. That's how they say it. In America, or let me say Western world, their men want you to be on the same page with him at the same time. But to African man, that's the opposite. They like to hustle for everything. So give him the space, give him the chance to hustle for it. This is just their nature. Let them ask for it. Let them beg for it. Let them hustle for it. Okay? Number 6, which is the last one. Don't play too hard to get. Don't play too hard to get. Okay, now I know it sounds a little bit contradicting because number 5 was saying don't be too loose. Okay? Let me explain. Don't be too loose. In the sense that don't throw yourself on him, you know. Don't be every man girl, okay? Then this number 6 is saying don't play too hard to get. There's different when you're playing too hard to get. It's not as if you don't want the man. You want the man, but you just want to play too hard. Maybe you are trying not to appear too cheap, too loose, you know. But please, don't stretch it too much. And when you're playing too hard to get, like you continue doing it, an average African man will continue to play smart. He will never stop chasing you. He will never. He don't mind, you know, sacrificing all he has in his possession just to get you. But the bad side is that he's no longer coming to you with that genuine love or likeness he had for you in the beginning. No. Now he's out for game because you have stressed him a lot. He will determine to hurt you because of the stress you might have made him gone through. So he will chase you until he gets you. And once he gets you, he will sleep with you. If he have money, he will make sure he recover all he spent. And then he will dump you. And the worst part is that he will dump you in a way that you will know he played you. So please, if you want him, no need to stress him trying to play too hard to get. It's not going to take you anywhere. Instead, it will bring you heartbreak. So if you know you don't want him, don't ever accept him, no matter what he offers. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you found...
So it seems like that's the end of the video. She definitely has some very good points. So ladies, take note. If you are dating or married to an African man, she has some very good points. So if you like this video, comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.